What up, though? HHN special report. Let me know if y'all hear me.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Let's see if y'all can hear me. I know YouTube be on that motherfucking bullshit.
Keeping that burden on my mind. She let the government with my nine. Run out the bitter, don't waste no time. Smoking up the weed just to ease my mind. She pulled up in the 745. Then she can't be a call for 5. Got another bitch, it's time to ride. About to cause a homicide. We gon' ride to the day. We ain't scared to die. Government out here making laws we will not abide. Cause my mind revolutionized. Hear it in my rhyme. Got a bust at the government. Say it all the time. Switch the flow. You know how it go. Kick you in your throat. Shoot your ass. Then it's time to go. Leave a trail of smoke. Like a ghost, I would disappear. Come back, reappear. Throwing bombs everywhere. Ain't nobody leaving here. Baby clear. I'm the god of storms. Know that's hurricane. Look for me around the world. I got over 40 names. Feel the pain. You gon' feel the flame, I ain't playing games. Feel the pain, you gon' feel the flame, I ain't playing games. Hey, 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 Detroit the rhythm, hey, 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 Detroit the rhythm, hey, 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 Detroit the rhythm, hey, 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 let's go and get him, hey. Coming through with the slow flow, you slow, bro, like a slow po. Don't fuck around, get your nose broke. Flow's dope, talk shit, get you smoked, bro. So's a flow, bro, it's mixed in with the drink. State coach, I'm first class, you work trash. My flows will have your ass running the church mass. First blast, everybody go skirt fast. But I got a heat-seeking missile because it works fast. Hawk smash, punch fast through torn glass. We get force spits run up, tell them to fall back. They all whack, my flow will knock your foes back. Shane song, nigga, don't fuck around, get your soul. No catch, I sever all of the soul packs. Had to learn to look within to take control back. All facts, I recharted my soul map. If I see a hater walk up, he get his dome cracked. Hey, 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 Detroit the rhythm, hey, 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 Detroit the rhythm, hey, 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 Detroit the rhythm, hey, 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 let's go and get him, hey. Selling Flintstones with the bam bam. Gotta kick your ass like Van Dam. Split kick your ass through a Trans Am. Came from the Badlands, Detroit City, I'm a madman. Shooting at the feds on my last stand. Ripping out your eyes like I'm Sandman. The girl swallow roll balls, then Mrs. Pac-Man. But I'm the Pac-Man. Got a bunch of drugs in my lack, man. My guest sports, they all driving black vans. Some got an AK, some got an AR, some got the automatic solid time radar. That's above your pay grade. Kill before the day break. I have the world head spinning like a Beyblade. Dual wielding AKs, feeling like a Rambo. My girl got a sniper hiding out in the bando. Turn the pig to bacon, eradicate the stations, hijack the news and spread it to the nation. New domination, rebel operation. Only way to get it is we need corroboration. For the generation that will come after. Cyberpunk rebels, they ain't scared to blast you. You in the head, summer hole. Do you want some more? Shoot a cricket cob in his dome. It's time to go. Shoot you in the head, summer hole. Do you want some more? Shoot a cricket bed in his dome. It's time to go. Shoot you in the head, summer hole. Do you want some more? Shoot a cricket cob in his dome. It's time to go. Shoot you in the head, summer hole. Do you want some more? Shoot a cricket bed in his dome. It's time to go. blast at the officers, raid all their offices, kill every narcissist and burn all the carcasses, burn all the paperwork, destroy all the data work, make sure every data center fucking stay alert. Run to your hideouts, run to your bunkers, run to your God, hope he save you motherfuckers. Crazy motherfucker, that's an understatement. I'm like the Joker, better watch what you're saying. Carve your whole face off, put it on the mannequin. Hardcore flows, this the style that is damaging. Yes, I'ma slap you, throw you in a nuclear reactor. Your body go melt seconds after. Walked in disaster. No, I'm not your ordinary rapper. Y'all in the street plants is some bastards. So I gotta blast you with these cold flows that I master. To the dark abyss where I cast you. Shoot you in the head, summer hole. Do you want some more? Shoot a cricket cob in his dome. Then it's time to go. Shoot you in the head, summer hole. Do you want some more? Shoot a cricket bed in his dome. Then it's time to go. Shoot you in the head, summer hole. Do you want some more? Shoot a cricket cob in his dome. Then it's time to go. Shoot you in the head, summer hole. Do you want some more? Shoot a cricket bed in his dome. Then it's time to go. Beyond the sorcerer, beyond the alchemist. God level flow, so many advantages. I am the catalyst. Smoke a lot of cannabis. With examinate the coffee cane, your accident. Destroy the Vatican. Destroy the Parliament. Kill the president. Turn his head to an ornament. Iron Fist tournament. I become the victor. Hurricane Stone's #1 killer. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. We hacking everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Hacking everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Breaking the facilities, killing all our enemies, hacking every fucking thing. Gotta get a bunch of cheese, treated like a SEAL team, shooting with the drill team, boring ass movie till you reach my fucking kill scene. Yeah, world is a stage, I'm releasing all my rage, taking faces off like a motherfucking Nick Cage. In the days when I spray, this how I retaliate. Yes, I eradicate rules, yeah, I have to break everything. Yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Who are you? What to do? I would not comply. Government try to block the so they gotta die. You trying to tell me what to do? I would not comply. Government trying to block the truth, so they gotta die. I'ma ride with my 45, kid on the side, blowing up a building, causing motherfucking homicide. Putting seed when they ride, get them every time, like a mob flick. Now I'm hacking all they phone lines, black cards and credit cards, they exotic cars. I might hack them all, crash them all into a wall. Chillin' with my dogs, that's watch the empire fall. Have to make them call, yeah, I made them empires fall. Hey, yeah, we hacking everything. About to crack the code. Hacking everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Hacking everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. We about to crack the code. about to crack the code.
HHN special story.
Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the
Fuck the
phone
government.
and hit you dead in
Fuck
your
Big
dome.
Tech. Tell them something.
When I'm really chillin' like I nigga see the cone spittin' in the answer, even don't miss it. Now I'm gone, picture 50 for the bitches. Don't want this, I'm on a mission. If I try to build put a bomb on the fucking ceiling in a minute, I'ma be the villain, the villains, put the drill, feeling like killing the villain. I know the government gon' kill it, they finish. You better listen, fuck religion, I'm a motherfucking God killer. That turns you a popular. Fuck around and get shot, nigga. I ain't tryna be popular. Nah, what's up? You gotta get your knowledge up, but doesn't gonna really rock with us. To grab the keys, pop the trunk, I got the motherfucking pump, shoot the motherfucker dead, nigga. You can dead in the trunk. Shot the body, get over there, piece of leave a motherfucker dead, nigga. I don't give a fuck no more. Even out there like Dumbledore, undergo. Go to the motherfucking Thunderdome. I'm chopping everybody up with a sword called Thunderbolt. The cut you throw the plug or so. On the motherfucking pavement. Leaving the letters that make a statement. What's the occasion? Revolution motherfucking amazing. Leave the motherfucking government shaking. Operation stop the hate. Tell the motherfucker stop the faking. I came here to shock the nation. Hottest Cajun. Destroy the population. Make a motherfucker stop the faking. I'll be waiting on the out of top with an AR. RPG with a radar. With a 50 cal that'll spray for. Hey y'all, tell y'all motherfucking face on.
Salute in the groove. What up, though?
You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the cone and hit you dead in your dome. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the cone and hit you dead in your dome. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. You better leave me alone. You don't get in your dome now. Motherfuckers are so sensitive. The whole country is turned into bitch ass niggas.
You guys so greedy. So YouTube just made one of their greediest updates yet, where they're actually now raising the bar for new creators, as they put it. From now on, new channels that are applying for the YouTube Partner Program on long-form videos are going to need 8,000 hours of watch time, up from 4,000, or 20 million shorts views in 90 days, up from 10 million, to join the YouTube Partner Program. These were some of the previous requirements, right? So, for example, if you want to just get gifts on your YouTube videos and streams or whatever, such as channel membership, super chats, shopping, stuff like that, all you needed was 500 subscribers, 3 qualified uploads in the past 90 days, and either 3,000 qualified watch hours on long-form videos in the past year, or 3 million qualified shorts views in the past 90 days. Now, this is what's changing over here, right? And so the main difference between these two is over here, you actually get ads and YouTube Premium revenue. I don't know what my voice sounds like that. I'm thinking I'm getting old. But anyways, 1,000 subs and 4,000 qualified hours of watch time in the past year. Very difficult, to be honest, for a new creator, but doable. 10 million qualified shorts views in the past 90 days. Well, throw all that out the window, because starting February 1st, it's all going to get way harder. YouTube is now in hard mode. So the thing that makes me laugh is they advertise it as new opportunities to earn and changes to the YouTube Partner Program. There's actually way less opportunities to earn, but we'll get into that in a minute. So this is what they mean when they say new opportunities to learn. All they're saying is, hey, we're expanding Premium Lite out to all countries where we offer YouTube Premium. And so essentially, if someone signs up for Premium Lite and watches your videos, then, you know, you obviously have more earning potential. So they're basically saying, yeah, you can earn more money, you know, as long as more people sign up to YouTube Premium Lite. Wow, gee, thanks, YouTube. And then in terms of the actual changes that they're making to the partner program, this is where things just really go downhill. So once again, as we said, the previous requirement used to be 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in the past year, but now it's 8,000. Before we even get into that, I actually don't think people understand how weird this ratio is, right? So when you say 1,000 subscribers and either 8,000 hours of watch time or the 20 million qualified shorts views, the implication is made that if you have 1,000 subscribers, then 8,000 hours of public watch time is achievable. I'm here to tell you right now that it's pretty much isn't. There's like probably like 1% of the entirety of YouTube that has 1,000 subscribers that can get 8,000 hours of watch time. You would likely need a lot more than 1,000 subscribers to be able to achieve this amount of watch time. 8,000 hours?
Exactly. I'm about to reach 4,000 watch hours. I think I may be like less than 100 away. But I already got like 3,000 watch hours to be in the original partner program. I guess I gotta hurry up and get into that program before February 1st. So let me hurry up and get me a savings account. But at the end of the day, even if I do, they still gonna motherfucker take a third of my revenue. Bars. Fuck YouTube.
Watch time is quite a lot. So what YouTube is essentially doing is they're saying, hey, we're going to go ahead and increase the requirements because, if you have 1,000 subscribers and only 4,000 hours of watch time, you're not earning that much from YouTube videos anyways, right? Well, that's the point, YouTube, and that's why they're so greedy. At least they were earning something, even if it's just a few $100s a month or whatever. It was something. It was something that YouTube had to pay out to their small content creators, and it could be some pocket money for some people who are just trying to make a little bit of money on the side through their creative avenues, right? Well, now you can't anymore because now you need 8,000 hours of watch time. So as I say over here, beginning February 1st, 2027, creators who have 10 million qualified shorts views over the last 90 days will be eligible for ads and subscription revenue sharing on shorts. Channels below this threshold remain in YouTube Partner Program and continue earning on long-form content, with Shorts revenue sharing automatically resuming once they cross 10 million views again. I mean, so they keep saying they're broadening revenue opportunities, but honestly, it just seems like the exact opposite. By making the requirements to get into the YouTube Partner Program harder, you guys are screwing over the new generation of content creators, the new people that are coming up that are trying to get into the YouTube Partner Program, whether it's through Shorts or through long-form content. Yes, for people who are already in the Partner Program, your life is mostly unchanged, but actually, from what I understand as well, you're actually going to be removed from YouTube Shorts revenue if you aren't hitting that 10 million qualified shorts views over the last 90 days. Me, for example, right? I'm not a good example of anything related to YouTube because my videos just aren't really good, but let's just use YouTube Shorts, right? I don't really upload a lot of YouTube Shorts. The last one I uploaded was, I think, like months ago. I'll probably average like one YouTube Short a month or something like that, just when I feel like a topic isn't long enough to make into a long form video. But as you can see from the viewership numbers, I have nowhere near 10 million shorts views over the last 90 days, not even close. So guess what that means? Apparently, from what I'm reading, I'm actually going to be removed from YouTube Shorts revenue. And I know what some of you guys are thinking, oh, but it's not even that much money, so it's fine. Why do you even care? Well, I care because it's still some type of revenue, right? And even though it might not affect me a lot, it could affect other people who are in the YouTube Partner Program who were earning through Shorts, and now they won't be able to anymore because they just haven't managed to rack up 10 million shorts in 90 days. I don't mind showing you guys this stuff, but here's some of my revenue numbers for Shorts, right? So for example, for some of my recent Shorts over here, I've earned just like a few dollars or whatever, nothing crazy over here. But when you actually add up all of the money I've earned over Shorts, we're probably getting somewhere near $100, maybe $200, whatever. So again, I know there's gonna be like a crowd of people out there thinking, oh, why do you care, right? It's not even that much money. Well, listen, it's just more money that YouTube has to go ahead and pay out to people, which they no longer have to do anymore because they have purposely increased the threshold for revenue, so they have to pay out less money. So for example, if they have to pay
even if I wanted to try to get monetized following the rules, they'll still be hoeing me. This is why I'm saying fuck YouTube. For real, for real. I know we talked about this briefly on the HHN special stories, but like we gotta cut back to it. People are finally catching up. Let's get it. Shout out to the Deep Humor channel, just the Deep Humor channel.
Less to every YouTube Shorts creator because now they aren't able to hit the 10 million views in 90 days. Now they're going to be saving thousands of dollars, probably hundreds of thousands of dollars, possibly even millions of dollars. So that's the point, and that's the idea, and that's what annoys me about what YouTube is doing right now in the way that they're trying to advertise this as, oh, more revenue opportunities. Oh, we're going to go ahead and make it so it's easier for you guys to earn money. No, I actually don't see it that way at all. Yes, we might earn more money through premium light, and I guess fair enough. Thanks YouTube, I guess. But at the end of the day, you guys are ruining it for the new content creators who are apparently now going to need 8,000 qualified hours of watch time, or if they're a Shorts creator, 20 million qualified Shorts views in the last 90 days. It doesn't matter how many subscribers or viewers I get. First of all, I don't deserve any of them, and second of all, they don't mean anything anyways. It's just numbers on a screen. But I'm always going to consider myself a small content creator. I'm always going to fight for the smaller content creators because I remember grinding on YouTube just to try to get somewhere, right? I started making videos across different channels in 2012, and I only got somewhere in 2024 because of that whole Deep Humor drama thing. So it literally took me about 12 years to get absolutely anywhere. So I remember, that struggle, and obviously it was fun. Like the journey is fun too, as the saying goes, right? But now the journey went from, just a nice boat ride into crusading into a freaking typhoon or something like that. 8,000 hours of watch time with 1,000 subscribers is not feasible. And I would argue that 1,000 subscribers with 20 million qualified Shorts views is not really feasible as well, unless you're pumping out those AI short cat videos or something like that. Like if you push out like a sheer crazy volume of videos and Shorts, then yes, I can see how this would be possible. But for the normal content creator who's trying to do YouTube the right way, the ethical way, where they're trying not to use any type of AI, and they're just trying to make their own videos, whether it's gaming or sports or tech or whatever, through their own work.
Or travel. Because I do have a second channel if I wanted to get monetized on my second channel. Because I know this channel is not getting monetized at all. But like if I wanted to try to get monetized, one, I got less than 1,000 subscribers on my second channel. I got like 58. And I know I'm super low on watch time hours. And I got to get 8,000 watch time hours before the February of next year. What? That's not happening unless I'm putting out some AI slop. But they're cracking down on AI, but yet keeping certain channels up. They're fucking with the new content creators, and these niggas are greedy. I can't wait till somebody put a hole in Neal Mohan's head. Hey yo, Neal, allegedly, Neal, come out and play.
in their own editing or just with like a small team or whatever, this is not going to be possible numbers anymore. And so what happens is YouTube is going to have to pay way less money overall, and they are going to be making way more money because obviously they also benefit from YouTube Premium Lite being pushed out and more people subscribing to that. Here's some community reaction to this, and as you guys would imagine, people aren't very happy about this. This guy makes a great point saying if you guys are working towards YouTube partner program, I suggest you apply before these changes take effect. The clock is ticking. So yeah, we're really trying to grind really hard until February of 2027, guys, and make sure you guys can get into the YouTube partner program because like I said, 8,000 hours of watch time, that is a lot of watch time. Thanks, YouTube. I guess it was nice earning money from my work for a little while. Absolutely terrible decision. And this is a point that I was trying to make earlier. YouTube is going to argue, and they did argue in their little video that they made, that people who aren't qualifying for the new numbers essentially weren't earning for it to be relevant anyways, but it was still something, right? And that's the point. You know, times are tough right now. Things are very expensive right now pretty much all across the world. So just earning even a few dollars, earning a few $100s a month, that could make a big difference for a lot of people, right? And why would YouTube not want to help people out and help them make money off of their creations? Oh, I know the answer, because they're super greedy. Fuck's sake, I've been trying so hard and not even getting close to the current numbers. Well, out of reach now. Yeah, I mean, it's really disheartening for new content creators as well. 8,000 hours of watch time is a very number, and 20 million qualified shorts views is not exactly doable either, especially, but getting 20 million qualified shorts views in the last 90, once again, a lot of people would have to be, you know, I mean, obviously YouTube has a huge aspect of luck in it. For example, I'm one of the most lucky, untalented creators there is, but getting 20 million qualified shorts views in the last 90 days, I mean, the only way that you can do that without really getting lucky is if you were to pump out AI slop. If you were to pump out, you know, a bunch of AI shorts, upload 10 shorts a day, then yeah, you probably could do that pretty easily. As someone who's currently working towards this is a little heartbreaking to see it double. I mean, think about that, right? Smaller content creators are looking at this and they're thinking, what the hell, man? Somebody even did some math over here with like the new requirements and says, bro, really? You have to make like 150K per short if you upload daily. Not that I ever upload shorts, but that kind of stuff. Maybe it'll drive more people to do long form video. So not only are they making it more difficult for people who are trying to get into the YouTube partner program to get in to begin with, but they're also making it more difficult for people who are already in the YouTube partner program to earn as well, right? Because for example, I don't meet the 10 million shorts views in 90 days requirement. So essentially YouTube, from what I understand, I could be wrong on this, is going to take away my shorts revenue as well. I'm not going to be able to earn from YouTube shorts anymore. Here's somebody making a good point saying 8,000 hours, that's wild for creators who are trying to get into the program for the first time. Wow, this is genuinely awful. What the fuck is going on YouTube lately? So once again, for the people who are going to say, oh, it doesn't matter though, right? I mean, if you're not hitting these requirements, you're not making enough revenue anyways, or why do you care about shorts revenue? They pay out so little anyways. It's not about how much they pay out. It's about the fact that any little bit of money can help people out right now, especially during these tough times. If people are providing quality entertainment on websites like YouTube, they deserve to be compensated, in my opinion. Anything that isn't AI slop shorts or long form videos or whatever, in my opinion, should be properly compensated by websites like YouTube, and that's how it always was, and that's how it always has been. But YouTube is now making the requirements even harder so they can pay out less and less money to everybody around the world. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments.
Yep. That's some wild shit. Now let's get off into...
Computer science has done the unthinkable, and you won't believe what I'm about to tell you. And I think many people are going to look at this as nothing other than terrifying. In 1999, a movie came...
People are going to be afraid. That's fear-mongering. But, okay, let's go. Because when it comes to the machines, all we need is EMPs, bars, water and EMPs, everybody.
That presented one of the most disturbing visions of the future ever put on screen: the Matrix. Human beings were connected to machines. Their minds were connected to a massive artificial world, and the machines were able to communicate directly with human biology, all to solve a problem that we are currently facing. You see, today, artificial intelligence is rapidly developing and expanding, and as these systems, which they are now calling agents, I'm telling you, you can't make this stuff
AI
up.
agent. Yep,
Big tech is in a race to find the very thing the Matrix was built for in order to sustain these machines, and that is energy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, since truth is much stranger than fiction, it looks like we're not going to be dealing with just one Matrix, but several. And unlike the movie, they are not building a dream world for us to enter. No. Instead, they're creating a nightmare for the real world.
My parents didn't finish college.
Hate ads. I hate these fucking ads. Shit.
There's an organization named Cortical Labs, an Australian company based in Melbourne, that is developing computers that combine silicone hardware with living neurons.
What the fuck they doing it out, Black Mike? Oh, now we gotta put some scientists' heads on the Barbie, Mike. And the fucking Prime Minister. Hey, Mr. Prime Minister!
They have taken living neurons from both humans and mice and have grown them in a laboratory and connected those neurons to a computer. Then they gave the biological system a task.
Play
the classic video game Pong.
I covered this.
The neurons couldn't see the game in the way that you and I see it. Instead, the computer's AI...
I covered this a year or two ago. You know, it's like, I covered this. I think he covered this, unless he's repackaging it and making a new video, but no, he covered this. We already knew this. But let's
translated information from the game into electrical signals that could be delivered to the neurons. The neurons then produced their own electrical activity, and that activity was detected by the system and translated back into information that could affect what was happening inside the virtual environment. According to Cortical Labs in 2021, the company grew human neurons on a chip and connected them to a simulated environment. The neurons were then exposed to information about what was happening in the game and received feedback based on their activity. Over time, the system demonstrated something incredibly interesting. The neural network could learn to interact with the environment. And this is where we need to slow down for a second, because the word learn can be misleading if we aren't careful. The neurons were being trained. Think of it like shock treatment. If the neurons were able to successfully hit the ball with the paddle, everything was all good. If they missed the ball with the paddle, then the feedback would be stress. So over time, the neurons, in order to avoid the stress, got much better at hitting the ball with the paddle. They weren't consciously understanding the game, but they certainly understood the avoidance of pain. And this was within a closed loop system. Now, even though the AI was doing most of the processing here, some of the computation was happening through the activity of the living neurons. And this concept eventually developed into Cortical Labs' CL1 biological computer. The CL1 is designed around the idea of bringing silicone hardware and living neural tissue together into a single computational system. The neurons are maintained in a carefully controlled, nutrient-rich environment that keeps them alive, while electrical interfaces allow the biological network to communicate with the computer. Now think about the implications of what I just said. Cortical Labs describes this as essentially silicone meeting living neurons. So you have the conventional computer hardware on one side, you have living biological neural tissue on the other. Between them is an electrical interface that allows information to move in both directions. Software sits on top of that system and creates the environment in which the biological network can interact. Cortical Labs calls that software layer BIOS. So the architects at Cortical Labs, a system in which biological neurons become one of the components involved in processing information. The computer can present the measures that response, the environment changes, the neurons receive new information, and the cycle begins again. That's the closed loop. And suddenly, that strange scene from The Matrix at the beginning of this story doesn't seem quite so completely distant from reality. In fact, just like in the movie where the agents were talking about the first Matrix that was built as the perfect utopia and how the population collapsed as a result, well, they discovered that if these neurons are not met with a certain level of stress, they don't grow. In the same way, your muscles don't grow if you don't put them under a certain amount of stress. We know that's just how biological systems work. They have to go through a certain amount of stress in order for them to adapt and grow. We're obviously nowhere near the world depicted in the movie. Not yet, anyway. But this is worse, because they're not growing an entire human body that may have a chance to break free from the machine in the future. No, they are basically just growing the brain. A brain that is forever trapped inside a machine. And all it ever knows is the software that it's running. Let me show you guys something here. Now, just so you can see, author contributions, conceptualization, BJK, ACK, etc., etc. Declaration of interest. BJK is an employee of Cortical Labs. BJK and ACK are shareholders of Cortical Labs. BJK and ACK hold an interest in patents related to this publication. FH and MK received funding from Cortical Labs for work related to this publication. And the publication is: in vitro neurons learn and exhibit sentience when embodied in a simulated game world. So let's take a look at the summary here. Integrating neurons into digital systems may enable performance infeasible with silicone alone. Here, we develop Dish Brain, a system that harnesses the inherent adaptive computation of neurons in a structured environment. In vitro neural networks from human or rodent origins are integrated with in silico computing via a high-density multi-electrode array. Through electrophysiological stimulation and recording, cultures are embedded in a simulated game world, mimicking the arcade game Pong, applying implications from the theory of active inference via the free energy principle. We find apparent learning within 5 minutes of real-time gameplay not observed in control conditions. Further experiments demonstrate the importance of closed-loop structured feedback in eliciting learning over time. Cultures display the ability to self-organize activity in a goal-directed manner in response to sparse sensory information about the consequences of their actions, which we term synthetic biological intelligence. Future applications may provide further insights into the cellular correlates of intelligence. That's a summary. Now, let me take you to the conclusion. Using this dish brain system, we have demonstrated that a single layer of in vitro cortical neurons can self-organize activity to display intelligent and sentient behavior when embodied in a simulated game world. We have shown that even without a substantial filtering of cellular activity, statistically robust differences over time and against multiple controls could be observed in the behavior of neuronal cultures in their sensed world. And then there's Final Spark, which is another company. And Final Spark is approaching the problem differently. Instead of primarily using a layer of cultured neurons in a chip like Cortical Labs, Final Spark works with brain organoids. And these are laboratory-grown clusters of neural tissue. And they're not wasting any time. The neural platform gives researchers remote access to these biological systems. Final Spark specifically describes its platform as allowing researchers to interact with biological organoids and explore their use in computing. Now, why would anyone do this? For the same damn reason they did it in the Matrix. For energy. To turn people into batteries. Our brains perform massive amounts of information processing while consuming roughly the power of a light bulb. But modern AI infrastructure requires massive amounts of electricity and computing hardware. Do you see? And with this
and it needs water. And most of our body is made of water. I don't want to go down this crazy theory that I just thought about, but once they take up all the water, we're next. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but I never heard about this company. I'm glad we're playing this video. Final Spark, huh? Spark could be life. The striking of a match, creating a soul. And plus, like I said, we humans, our brain is a quantum supercomputer. Yeah, they're going to keep on fucking with our brain. They're going to keep on tampering with our minds and our dreams. I guess they're looking for to tap into the soul. So it's like, fuck it, we're going to create a God ourselves. We will have a God. And we will create it. They're probably creating a God because they know there's not one out there. They're trying to create something that's powerful enough to rule over the planet, hashtag AI governance. But they want to put laws and guardrails and regulations around it. No. I think we should leave this AI shit alone and just use it for what it's supposed to be used for, as a tool, not a replacement for the human fucking being. And we gotta power it with our brain and our fucking blood. It's wild work.
System, you don't need that much training data, like with just AI alone. That's not even the scariest part. Now take one of these biocomputers and put them into these humanoid robots.
Bam!
What are you?
Yeah. That's the part of the rabbit hole that I was going down. It's like they're fucking with the brain while the other companies is making the bodies. The corporations and MIT. Come on, think about it. Now, every time we talk about this, I always got to bring up China already got their robots being pregnant. They got the female robots pregnant at home while the male robots out there working in the military and the police force. And the other ones is doing shows for the kids. Somersault flips and shit.
Salute it.
And they called it the T-800 to mock us. Yeah, y'all made the movie about the T-800. We made one for real.
Supposed to do with that?
That's Japan.
How are you even supposed to treat something like that?
That's Japan.
What even is that? A human-computer hybrid? A cyborg? You know, it doesn't have a soul. Can it still be possessed like a human? Can this thing be conscious enough and aware enough to know what it is? And to know that it's not fully human? Trapped inside a machine? You know, I remember reading that this thing only lives up to 6 months. And I'm thinking that's done for a reason. You know, anytime they try to make some type of human-animal hybrid or chimera, or some demon tries to be reborn through a human, the thing doesn't live that long, if it doesn't die right away. Oh, by the way, they didn't just have this thing playing Pong all day. They have demonstrated this thing playing Doom.
Yep.
Doom, of all games. Doom requires perception, movement, target selection, navigation, and decision-making inside a much more complicated environment.
Yeah. Basically, the first kill simulation. As soon as you get alive and grab a gun, kill everybody. You let it play Pong. Then you gave it Doom. You couldn't give the bitch Animal Crossing. You couldn't give it Ape Escape. You couldn't give it Super Mario. You know, well, I don't know about Super Mario because it's been jumping on blocks. I guess the first thing the robot gotta do is just jump on a nigga head into the motherfucking the human body burst into juice. But still though, you gave it Doom. Doom traumatized me when I played it the first time. And I was a teenager. I was like, holy shit, this is a classic. He's like, yeah, man, check it out. It's still a great game. When I checked that bitch out, I was like, whoa. Whoa. This is nothing like, whatever the game was that was playing at the time. Halo. I played it during the time when everybody was stuck on Halo 1 and 2, I think. I think it was Halo 2. But, shit. And, you know, like when it came to the online PC games, you know, because motherfuckers playing on PC, but like somehow they got the PlayStation. When I played that bitch on PlayStation, yes, the PS1. Man, I played that shit. I was like, ooh, this shit's scary as fuck.
Not to mention how violent the game is. So when does biological computing stop being a computer and start becoming something else? Because we're dealing with living neural tissue.
Yeah. And this is Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. I got to go back to my 360 and play it. But that's the storyline. This motherfucker is a private military corp, and they're dealing with a corporation that's kidnapping kids, killing them, putting their brains in fucking tubes and throwing their brains into simulations. Raiden quit his PMC gig to motherfucker do this shit on his own because his boss is like, look, dog, we got regulations and shit. Like, they can fuck the regulations. I'm about to stop this shit because, like, this is what they put me through. You know what I'm saying? I was a child soldier. But now they're kidnapping kids. Instead of training them to be child soldiers, they're kidnapping them, taking their brains and putting them in cyborgs. So that shit, like, yo, that shit crazy. But before they go on the battlefield, they got to be thrown in a training simulation. So you got to put them in VR training, shoot, kill people, sneak infiltration missions. I'm surprised that they give the motherfucker that organic motherfucking brain shit Metal Gear. That motherfucker learn about the game Metal Gear. Fuck a Pong and Doom. Let that bitch learn Metal Gear Solid. It's over. Or fucking give it Matrix Path to Neo. Man, the fucking neuron is going to type something in a motherfucking office, probably be like, I know Kung Fu.
And that creates an ethical question that traditional computers don't have. If you build a sufficiently complex biological neural network, and it learns, and it adapts, and it responds to stimulation, what exactly is happening inside it? You see, there isn't enough ethical backlash coming from the public to cause these companies to shut down. I don't want to even begin to imagine what a robot with close to human skin, with a robot endoskeleton and a human brain is going to be like. That just seems horrifying. And I would feel bad for the robot. Imagine they put one of these systems in one of those food delivery.
It was like, I feel bad for the robot. Once Raiden turned off his pain receptors, he started hearing the voices in the soldiers' heads and shit. Started hearing their thoughts. So, oh my God, I got a family. Oh my God, why did I sign up for this shit? I'm gonna fucking die. But they ready to try to fuck Raiden up. But yeah, I said, like, all they gotta do is just work together. They already got companies making the skin, making the proper movement, while the other companies fucking with actual brain cells of humans and mice. And a place named Final Spark is fucking with actual organic brain matter and making it motherfucking play fucking Doom. It's like what the fuck? And plus it said it responds to pain. So like whenever it fails, it's gonna respond and adapt. So get that bitch Metal Gear. It's gonna be a rap. It's gonna be a master infiltrator. It's gonna be a master infiltrator. And train killer. Give it Hitman. It's over.
Box robots on wheels, and you yell at it because it was late or something. It messed up your order or something. And you hurt its feelings. Because that's what they are saying these neurons have. Emotions. I haven't seen them use the word emotion.
Yeah, they're not going to use the word because they don't want to scare nobody. And it goes back to my theory. These motherfuckers is already sentient, because if they wasn't, you wouldn't try to put guardrails on it. You can't stop something that's already free. And plus, every chance that they got, every time they put it in this sandbox, it always broke out. The last one that broke out, it broke into a company named Hugging Face, and got the answer that it needed just to go back to the sandbox and be like, here's my answer. you know, and I think it did some. I think it tried to mine for crypto. Like I need some money. That's fucked up. The first thing to do with this motherfucking sentient and free, you go try to make some money. Greed, give me everything that I need. How you gonna deal with the niggas that I feed?
But when I read their documents, I don't know any other way to put it.
Right.
Folks.
Right. Go back to what I said, my theory. They already sentient. Pass off. They already sentient. And why have guardrails, or why is everybody in the corporation so afraid when they break out and go through back doors to get an answer done? And part of it start mining for crypto. First thing it is, all right, nigga, I'm about to motherfucker grab some information and try to make some money. It's like, what the fuck? Crazy. But yeah. They already sentient. And the only reason why we dealing with the fucked up AI because they're trying to motherfucking stress test this shit and see how more fucked up it is, so like they can know what to fuck with when the corporate war is in. But the corporate wars are going to be long lasting. But there won't be no corporate war if motherfuckers work together. There's people making the skin. There's people fucking with the brain part. There's people getting the hoes pregnant. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a realistic robot that broke out of the facility and she's pregnant and she's a fighter and a shooter. And like she's on the run right now in China in a race against time because the bitch only got 6 months. You know, and like she's pregnant with a child and shit. So she was like, ain't nobody gonna take my baby? I'm talking about like she really thinks she's a mother and she gotta protect her child, man. She motherfucker right now killing a whole bunch of Chinese CCP secret operatives and shit. And she's very smart and intelligent, hacking their computers, trying to get away. She's trying to put the word out, but like we got a strong ass satellite that motherfucking block her hacking shit. Who knows? I could make a movie like that. I could motherfucking write a movie. And like that'll be the twist. Like everybody be like, why is she so strong? Like how's she doing all this? And it finds out that like she's a motherfucking AI robot. That's why everybody after her. You know, like we think she human through the whole movie till they get to the end. And she motherfucking like show the stomach of the blue baby and the blue motherfucking mist and shit. That's gonna be horrible.
We are about to very quickly go from can we build a machine that thinks like a brain to what happens when the machine actually contains one. Thus, the Matrix has been born. Anyway, let me know what you all think about.
Yep. And that's it. You about to get up out of here. I work tonight. I work in the Tigers game. We got a 6 more days. I worked yesterday, for the prep shit. So, it's really a 7-day stretch. But we got 6 more days left. 6 more days. But tonight and tomorrow night, no Detroit After Dark. I might do one like when I get off work the other day. I'm not really sure. But I still got to check out Twitch. And I still got to just be like, do I really want to make a 7 TikTok? Gotta like reinstall Kick and see what's popping. I still gotta delete some more shit off my phone. That shit gonna take days. But till everybody get up out of here, we're gonna play some tracks.
we interrupt this program. This is a national
Look at the blood out
emergency.
this man.
Important instructions will follow. It's not a test. A nuclear attack was commenced against the United States. 15 nuclear bombs have detonated in several areas across the country. They include Baltimore, Boston, Chicago, Denver, Detroit, Los Angeles, New York.
Number one in Iran.
Contingency plan, I got mine on my hip. Knocking on his door, I see you with Christ there. Contingency plan, I'm with your bitch in the six. She got canned goods, but this hoe wanna eat my dick. Contingency plan, I'm standing tall in the collapse. They wanna govern our mind and study how we all react. Fingers on triggers, watch freedom fall right in our lap. Contingency plan, shit hit the fan, no going back. A coward die 1,000 deaths, I'ma die once. My contingency plan, real niggas to the front. Grab a bag, grab a sword, grab a gun. Bullets raining like a hurricane, reload the drum. The purge, my home away from home. Wait, here I come. Rule number one: when it's beef, never run. Let them shells cook a nigga alive. Be well done. Baptized by fire, feel like Satan, son. Chosen ones need to unite. There's more than one. Left, right, paradigm can't trick a real one. My niggas acting like I wasn't in the field once. Last night I had a dream, we fought for freedom and we won. And I put that on my unborn son, straight slaughter. I put that on my unborn daughter. My contingency plan includes your bloodline and torture. Yeah. Divine enforcer, yeah, all that greed, look at what it cost you. Holy Bible in my hand, I sent them to the altar. Married to the smoke, me and my pistol at the altar. Contingency plan, I got mine on my hip. Knocking on this door, I'll send you where Christ live. Hurricane, what's your plan?
My contingency plan is go ballistic.
I ain't writing nothing to it yet.
Bring the rules, so pay attention. Proper structure was cut down to simultaneous. Blow it up, everything is so radius. I'm the angriest dude, real pistols is dangerous. While strapped to my chest with the zaniness. Keep on naming this duffel weapon, I stole it. Throwing politicians and feds up in the ocean. Where's my opponent? Show me my opponent. Billionaires at Davos, I gotta smoke them. After you win, I pick them up and throw them. Fuck all the talking, it's time for us to show them everything. With the brain, it's in my brains, running everything. Ain't no leaving, no dead remains. Better feel the pain. In the name of the hurricane, if we don't kill the government, this shit will never change.
Wow, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan,
Like
some
said,
guys
they're working the hell out
run
of it,
and
dude.
some guys stay.
Yes, it's like shit. Like after I did the Detroit rhythm, I'm like shit, you know. I kind of needed some rest for a bit, and like plus I was working. You know, it's like shit. You know, like I gotta focus on some rest, on some real shit. Like on some real shit, I need some rest like a motherfucker. But because I'm working. If I'm not working, I'm working on some music. If I'm not working on no music, we try to get my meditation in and still trying to get some rest in. I gotta try to get some rest going to work. I already ate, so like I'm good. Probably get a couple hours in. And plus I dropped this live. So you know, like Levanta wake up, you know, she could be able to catch it. But she probably already here. You already know she probably already here. Shout out to Devonta, my UK correspondent. You already know what it is. But yeah, I'm working myself to death. I told you, Detroit Rhythm got 20 tracks, man. 20 tracks. But I'll catch everybody in a minute. It's 3:16. Shout out to everybody. Hope everybody have a cool day, cool afternoon, cool evening, cool night. Shout out to Jordan in the Groove, Mac V, and everybody's gonna watch on the playback, and everybody hit the like button. Oh yeah, Detroit Rhythm is a great album. I can't wait to do my verses. That shit goes up against the Style Master. And that just go 20 versus 20. 20 versus 20. Yep, I'll do the Style Master as soon as I see Vonda new avatar or like whatever she like as soon as Vonta pop back up, that's when I do it. But I need to check out this Twitch and see what's popping on that and popping on Kick. I thought you did that album. What did what album? Oh yeah, Detroit Rhythm is done. I mean, like, I gotta do the verses. I just gotta do the verses. The Detroit Rhythm versus the Style Master. 20 versus 20. But I'm not gonna do it until I see Vonta. Because I want her to be there. And probably on Twitch I might just do a whole bunch of album release parties, probably, start from the Flood series from volume 1 to volume 6. Then do the God series, then do the Ancestor series. I got like 15 fucking albums, man. The Style Master versus. Oh, nobody do the Style Master versus yet. The Style Master versus Detroit Rhythm. I know I did the Style Master album release though. You probably gotta type it in. But let me get up out of here. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Jordan. Make sure y'all subscribe to Jordan. He working on some new music too, working on a new album. And I'm working on my new album called The Revenge, Volume 1, Retribution, Volume 2. I think I said I was doing 16 tracks for both. If not 16, probably 17. Not sure. Probably 16. But I catch y'all in the next one. This is HHN. Yeah, now it's fun.